Hey guys, I'm Mimi and I'm Dual Sons, and today is that time of month again. Yep, it's Scrawlbox time. If you don't know what Scrawlbox is a monthly art subscription box right here in the UK. Ooh, I'm excited. So, okay, that feels weird. We've got a box. Ooh, another collab by the looks of things. Here we have our Scrawler's Zine. These things have actually proved to be very useful. It's got information on all of the supplies, the featured artists, and what Scrawlbox does. Oh, wow! Now, looking at this, it looks like we're doing something with coloured pencils, but don't hold me to that. We'll have a look in a minute. And there's the artist, Alice Coles. Ooh, we have paper. Nondescript paper. It's that. It feels. And so, moving on to our supplies. And there's our Scrawlbox sticker. Our destruction list. So we've got Sakuran Jelly Roll. This is our white gel pen. We have a Seawind paintbrush in number 6. So it looks like we'll be doing something with water. Now, oddly enough, I do actually have some brushes like this from many moons ago. But you can't go wrong with paintbrushes. Our obligatory pencil, this one is from Caran d'Ache this time. And it looks like it's water soluble. Doesn't say what size it is, it just says Prismallo. And our mystery box. Oh great, now I have to try and get into it. Interesting. And what is our surprise? Our surprise is something messy by the looks of it. Now this is interesting. According to the destruction list, these are Derwent ink tense blocks. That's ink. Now apparently they can go down, and once they're dry you can go over it in water and you know, as you can read, water soluble pigments and creating vivid ink-like medium when combined with a little water. Well, I have never heard of these before, so it will be really interesting to actually use. And our scroll challenge is Spirit Animal. Apparently our mystery paper is Seam White of Brighton, and it's 350 GSM CP watercolour paper. Now CP is cold press, so then it's actually really good paper if you're going to do any kind of animal watercolours. And the piece of my camera is having trouble focusing, so without further ado I'll try this. Oh, it's black. Okay. Well, I think the lid is given to a line, but there you go. Oh no, that one's broken. Oh. Just swatch them all out. I'm sorry if the camera's rocking a little bit. Unfortunately, can't do much about that, and I can't get these damn things out. It's yellow. Tell you what, they're feeling a bit weird going down. Tell you what though, the colours are fabulous. Very bold. Oh, now that's a nice deep purple. Another broken one. Gee whiz. Right, and green. Oh, now that is a lovely green. I can tell you now, this is actually how beautifully bright these colours are. And tan colour. So then sort of them swatched out. Don't know how long they've been left for. Do I care? Not really. So let's give them a go. And there's our black. Got different shades, depending on how much warranty you put on. Yellow. Oh, now that is blending beautifully. I wish that you could actually see this, and it's a little bit glary on here, but whatever this thing is made out of, it is melting really, really beautifully and very seamlessly. Next one. Ooh, I think we're gonna have some fun. I'm doing this not being very kind to my brush though. Next. Oh, and that purple just keeps getting nicer. And there's all new colours. As you can see, even though the tan is very blotchy, it does melt. So then you can smooth it out like so. Yeah, it really does stain the brush. Now I'm going to try something. I won't pick it up with the brush. I'm going to do is just experiment a bit. And see if I can make different colours. Just start off with green. And there you have it, folks. You can make a new colour. And it's not the nicest of all greens, but it does the job. So now the question is, what am I going to do? I'm thinking it's going to have to be a very abstract piece. Alright guys, this is my final piece from the Scrawlbox challenge. I have to admit, using these things were interesting to say the least. As you can see, the vibrancy of the colours were absolutely amazing. Very dusty. I mean, I've got like loads of stuff here and all over my hands, and you probably can't see, but it's all over my desk as well. They're blending really nicely. You could even blend them together to make a new colour, as you saw earlier. One thing I do have to say though, it did come out quite chalky once it dried. I did try to scrape some out in the palette, and you can see just how chalky it actually is. It did work to a certain extent, but I didn't really like it, so and just went whole ham on the sticks themselves, just directly on the page. Now I chose a wolf as my spirit animal because for me wolves symbolise my dad. His nickname was Wolfie when he was still alive, so it's getting choked up here. So it's more symbolic than you know, a spirit animal. I did try to use every technique that I've learned for the YouTubers, such as going in with finer detail, with finer strokes, and getting the fur texture and even the feather texture. As you can see, when you can mix it looking a little bit more realistic. At the end, I attempted to use the jelly roll. I don't like the jelly roll simply because it doesn't come out as opaque as the Uniball Signal does. I tried, it's very subtle, and you know, it does work in some areas more than others. Definitely can't really see much on the fur, but you can see and just to give them a bit extra texture, even if it is subtle. So yeah, if you'd like to have your own Scrawlbox experience, I'm not sponsored, not affiliated. I will leave a link in the description box below. And so with having said that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later.